Good morning, everyone. Or should I say, good night? Well, let's see. This is part 6B. Good morning, good night. It's pedal to the metal. Everybody, are you a morning person? Read the questions. Take your time. What time do you usually get up? Do you usually feel tired? Do you take a shower or a bath in the morning? Do you always have breakfast? Where? What do you have for breakfast? What time do you go to work or school if you go to school? Do you usually need to hurry in the morning? Should you rush? Are you short on time? Yeah? And do you like mornings? Why or why not? Write your answers to these questions. And if you have done it, I need you to speak with your friends. Compare your answers. Are you a morning person? That was a good discussion. Now, look at the pictures. What do you see? Hannah is a concert planner. Her son Kit is 3 years old. Bath, avocado. All right. I need you to take your time, listen carefully. You see the headphones, and tell me, does she like mornings? Just answer this question. Let's do it.
6.12.
Hannah is a concert planner. She has a son, Kit, who's 3 years old. Hannah, what time do you usually get up?
I get up at 7 o'clock, but I also get up in the night because Kit usually calls me.
Mama! Mama!
I tell him to sleep. Kit, go to sleep. But he usually comes into my bed.
Do you usually feel tired?
Yes, I always feel tired.
Do you take a shower or a bath in the morning?
I turn on the TV for Kit, and then I take a bath in 5 minutes.
Do you always have breakfast?
Yes, I need breakfast every day.
Where do you have it?
I have it in a cafe on the way to work.
What do you have for breakfast?
I have a coffee, and sometimes I have some toast with avocado. It's delicious.
What time do you go to work?
The perfect time to leave the house is at 8 o'clock, but we usually leave at 20 after 8.
Do you usually need to hurry in the morning?
Yes, always.
Do you like mornings?
Yes, I love mornings.
Why?
Because I love my job, and I'm happy to go to work.
Okay, very good. So, is she a morning person? Does she like mornings? Well, the answer to that question is yes, she does. But you're going to listen one more time. Follow me. My smart friends, I need you to listen again and write the answers to the questions, just like your discussion. Do you remember? Listen and answer.
6.12.
Hannah is a concert planner. She has a son, Kit, who's 3 years old. Hannah, what time do you usually get up?
I get up at 7 o'clock, but I also get up in the night because Kit usually calls me.
Mama! Mama!
I tell him to sleep. Kit, go to sleep. But he usually comes into my bed.
Do you usually feel tired?
Yes, I always feel tired.
Do you take a shower or a bath in the morning?
I turn on the TV for Kit, and then I take a bath in 5 minutes.
Do you always have breakfast?
Yes, I need breakfast every day.
Where do you have it?
I have it in a cafe on the way to work.
What do you have for breakfast?
I have a coffee, and sometimes I have some toast with avocado. It's delicious.
What time do you go to work?
The perfect time to leave the house is at 8 o'clock, but we usually leave at 20 after 8.
Do you usually need to hurry in the morning?
Yes, always.
Do you like mornings?
Yes, I love mornings.
Why?
Because I love my job, and I'm happy to go to work.
All right, very good. Take your time, check your answers with your friends. So what time does she usually get up? She gets up at 7. And yes, she always feels tired. And for next one, yes, she takes a bath in the morning. Oops, sorry, I need to. All right, now you can see it better. All right, and does she always have breakfast? Where? Yes, she always has breakfast in a cafe. And she has a coffee and sometimes some toast with avocado. And she says it's very delicious, tasty. And she goes to work at 8:20, and in the morning she always needs to hurry. And does she like mornings? Yes, because she loves her job and is happy to go to work. Well, okay. Now compare her answers to your answers. All the way to part 2. Vocabulary. A typical day. Typical, normal. Right? A normal day. Listen and repeat the phrases. Listen and repeat.
6.14. A typical day. In the morning. 1. Get up.
Repeat.
2. Have breakfast. 3. Take a shower. 4. Go to work. 5. Have a coffee. In the afternoon. 6. Have lunch. 7. Finish work. 8. Go home. 9. Go shopping. 10. Go to the gym. In the evening. 11. Make dinner. 12. Have dinner. 13. Do housework. 14. Watch TV. 15. Take a bath. 16. Go to bed.
All right. That's a typical day, a normal day. Now, everybody, I need you to listen and point to the picture. For example, Lisa has lunch at 1 o'clock. Picture 6. Yeah, for example, look at picture 6. Yeah, she's having lunch here. Very good. Now, before we start, make and do. Look, you make coffee, you make dinner, but you do housework, you do homework. Go with to and the. Look, go to the gym, go to the movies, go to work, go to school, go to bed, go home, not go to home. Usually my Turkish students say, I go to home. I go home. Easier. Yes? Very good. Now listen and point. Your turn.
6.15. Lisa has lunch at 1 o'clock. She finishes work at 6 o'clock. She goes to the gym. She watches TV. She goes shopping. She goes to work. She does housework. She gets up at 6:45. She goes to bed at 11:30. She makes dinner. She has a coffee. She has dinner at 8:30.
Okay, very nice. So I need you to talk about your day with your friends. For example, what time do you have lunch? Do you drink coffee? Do you take a shower or bath? Right? Part 3. Grammar. Adverbs of frequency. And they tell me, what? Adverb frequency? What's this? Well, no rush. I'll explain. First, match sentences 1 to 4 to A to D. Okay, let's do it together. I always get up at 8. Monday, check. Tuesday, check. Wednesday, check. Thursday, check. Friday, check. Okay, so this one is, it's written C because I start work at 9. Next one, I never drink coffee. Look, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, X. Never happens. Why? Because I don't like it. Yeah? I usually finish work at 6. It's on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, check. Friday, X. So it's usual. All right? A, but on Fridays I finish at 3. And last one, I sometimes watch TV. Okay, it's B. Or I read and listen to music. For example, on Monday, X. Tuesday, check. Wednesday, X. Thursday, X. Friday, check. Sometimes. Very good. You know the basics. Follow me. I'll explain. My smart friends, listen and repeat the examples. Let's go.
6.16.
I always have breakfast.
They usually finish work at 5 o'clock.
She sometimes watches TV in the evening.
He never eats meat.
Does she usually go shopping on Saturday?
What time do you usually get up?
Okay, very good. So, look, I always have breakfast. Not always I have. No. Okay? So, does she usually go shopping on Saturday? No, not does usually she. No. Okay? So, look, I always, they usually, she sometimes, he never. Does she usually go shopping? What time do you usually get up? So you see, it comes after she, do, he, she, they, I. Yeah? Easy. Now look, when it's never, 0. Never happens. All the way to sometimes, usually, always, all the time. Yeah? Very good. For example, look at this guy. He never eats meat. He's a vegetarian. Yeah? All right. Now let's practice together. No rush. We'll perfect it together. I've got your back. As always, 2 series of questions. A, order the words to complete the sentences. For example, look, drink never coffee. I never drink coffee after dinner. All right, the rest is yours. And B, complete the sentences in the simple present. Use a verb from the list and the adverb in parentheses. For example, look, this is the adverb, never. He never eats meat for lunch. All right, as always, stop the video, take your time, do it yourself. No worries. Okay, you can rewind and look at the rules again. Very good. If you have done it, my friends, check it with your partner. Learn from each other. Grow together. Okay, now you know what time it is. It's my turn. Number 1, so we can say my husband sometimes goes to the gym. Number 2, I always take a shower in the morning. Number 3, we usually have breakfast at home. Number 4, I never go to bed before 12. Number 5, do they usually go to work by bus? Number 6, Jan sometimes has a sandwich for lunch. Number 7, does the restaurant usually close late? Number 8, she never goes shopping after work. Number 9, I usually do my homework on the weekend. Number 10, I sometimes make fish for dinner. Okay, the second series. Number 1, Alex sometimes go to bed very late. Number 2, we always do housework on weekends. Number 3, do you usually have lunch at home on weekends? Number 4, I never take a bath. I always take a shower. Number 5, my sister always gets up early. Number 6, I never speak English at work. Number 7, we sometimes watch TV after dinner. Number 8, they never drink coffee in the evening. Number 9, does your husband usually finish work at 7:30 p.m.? And number 10, we sometimes drink tea with milk, but I prefer with lemon. Okay, I prefer it with lemon. So prefer. For example, I drink coffee and I prefer Americano. I don't like latte. Yeah, you got it. You're smart. Let's continue. Great, you made it so far. Pronunciation. Everybody, look at me. Let's do it together. All right? So, yacht, yeah. All right? Yes, you, young, yellow. And let's look at this one. You, usually, university, uniform, beautiful. Okay? Now I need you to just listen and repeat. Easy. Let's do it.
6.17. Yacht. Yes. You. Young. Yellow.
So, yeah.
You, usually, university, uniform, beautiful.
This one is you. Yeah, you. Okay? Very nice. Now I need you to listen and repeat the sentences. Let's do it.
6.18.
What time do you usually have lunch?
At 1:30.
What time do you usually have dinner?
At about 8 o'clock.
What time do you usually go to bed?
At 11:30.
All right, very good. You can listen and repeat multiple times. Now I need you to ask and answer the following questions. Okay? For example, do you listen to the radio in the car? I always listen to the radio in the car. I listen to pop music. So make questions and ask questions from your friends. It's your turn again. Let's have fun. To make it easier, look at the typical day activities, the normal day. Write what you do in a day. Write about your day. For example, I get up at 6 a.m. I exercise in the morning. Then I have my morning coffee and take a shower. I get dressed and go to work. Yeah? Okay? So write about your day. All right? And if you have done it, okay, compare your day with your friends. Talk about your day with your friends. Do you do the same thing? Or are you very different? Well, we'll see. That was a very good discussion. Now, we have a video listening together. Okay, so the title is A Day in the Life of a New York Tour Guide. Okay, look at photos A to F from the video, A Day in the Life of a Tour Guide, New York Tour Guide, with a partner, you and your friend. Number the photos. Okay, just take a guess. Take a guess. That's it. Do it. Let's watch the video and check together. Let's see.
Hi, I'm Louisa. I'm in New York. I'm from England, but I'm here to learn about the life of a tour guide.
Peter Greenwald is a New York tour guide. He lives in a small apartment in Brooklyn. He usually gets up at 8 o'clock. Peter has a big breakfast. He usually has fruit and cereal. And sometimes he has an omelet. He leaves the house at 9 o'clock. Peter works for a company called Real New York Tours. His tours always begin in Times Square. Every morning, he goes there by subway. Peter usually arrives at about 9:45. He meets his group and tells them about the tour. At 10 o'clock, the tour begins. Peter takes them to places of interest all around Manhattan.
Come to New York just to
They have lunch in Greenwich Village. Peter usually has a real New York pizza. The tour ends on Wall Street. After work, Peter takes the subway back to Brooklyn. Then he relaxes. He usually reads a book. Sometimes he watches TV. He goes to bed at about 11 o'clock. He needs to sleep. Every day he walks about 6 miles.
Peter is an excellent tour guide. He loves his job and he loves New York.
Well, I have a question for you. Do you want to be a tour guide? I don't know about myself. I love being a teacher. So, what do you like to do? Well, before that, let's check our answers. Okay, these are my answers. Check your answers with your friends. Well done. One more time. True or false? Watch again.
I'm Louisa. I'm in New York. I'm from England, but I'm here to learn about the life of a tour guide.
Peter Greenwald is a New York tour guide. He lives in a small apartment in Brooklyn. He usually gets up at 8 o'clock. Peter has a big breakfast. He usually has fruit and cereal. And sometimes he has an omelet. He leaves the house at 9 o'clock. Peter works for a company called Real New York Tours. His tours always begin in Times Square. Every morning, he goes there by subway. Peter usually arrives at about 9:45.
Everybody needs to remember to stay together. First and foremost, this New York flag. Welcome to the tour.
He meets his group and tells them about the tour.
Visitors every year. It's
At 10 o'clock, the tour begins. Peter takes them to places of interest all around Manhattan.
5 miles wide from east to west. The best things about living in New York is this part right here. People come to New York just to enjoy.
They have lunch in Greenwich Village.
Just take
Peter usually has a real New York pizza. The tour ends on Wall Street. After work, Peter takes the subway back to Brooklyn. Then he relaxes. He usually reads a book. Sometimes he watches TV. He goes to bed at about 11 o'clock. He needs to sleep. Every day, he walks about 6 miles.
Peter is an excellent tour guide. He loves his job and he loves New York.
All right. The moment of truth. Peter lives in an apartment in Brooklyn. Is it true or false? Well, it's true. He gets up at 7 o'clock. False. He usually has an omelette for breakfast. False. He works for a company called Real World Tours. False. His tours begin at 11 o'clock. False. He usually has a sandwich for lunch. False. The tour ends on Wall Street. True. Peter goes home by subway. True. In the evening, he reads or watches TV. True. And every day he walks about 10 miles. False. You did great. Not gonna lie. Watch and fill in the blanks. Let's do it.
Every morning, he goes there by subway. After work, Peter takes the subway back to Brooklyn. Then he relaxes.
Very good. Very nice. Now, every morning, after, then, try to write sentences about you. After that, read your sentences to your friends. Compare your sentences. Again, it's your turn. And just a reminder, listen and repeat. Just a little review.
Are you a morning person? What time do you get up? At 8 o'clock. He gets up at about 9:30. Feel tired. On the way to work. After work. Every morning. Then. A tour guide. An apartment. The subway. An omelet. It's delicious.
It's delicious. That's my favorite. And another lesson done. Everybody, thank you for watching. As always, you can download the slides from the description part, and you can also contact me if you need lessons, if you need consultation on TOEFL, IELTS, and General English. Well, it's really heartwarming. I read all your comments. If I sometimes don't answer, believe me, I'm really busy, but I will read them. And you can always become a member of this channel and support this project. Thank you all for watching. I'll teach you every single day. Bye-bye.